Hello and welcome back again to Cartoon Network, and thank you everyone for following, liking and subscribing, and how I wish that God may bless you and continue multiplying your income and everything and your happiness. So today we're going to talk about change and how we have changed and how we are acting towards the change that we have taken shape into. Let's take for example, you see, long time ago, men could not leave their wallet at home. Maybe if they're going outside, maybe to the toilet or maybe chilling with the boys, they went with their wallets simply because they feared that their wives could take the money inside the wallet. So that was their fear. Nowadays, it's changing. Men can leave their wallets at home and go wherever they want. Because they are not afraid of the wife taking the money. But now, what men are afraid of leaving at home is only one thing, which is the phone. Long time, they could even leave the phone because about the internet, social media, it was not that much. So they left their phones, but they went to the wallet. But nowadays, they're leaving the wallet and going with the phone, because the phone nowadays has many things, many hidden things. Like for example, a phone can hold more than one family and hides many secrets more than the brain can do. But the only thing is, every time we do something wrong, or maybe we are hiding for something, or maybe hiding anywhere around, there's always that thing that you see, that instinct that tells you that I'm doing a wrong thing, and you try to hide it out, you play low, but eventually it will come, it will just be open and people will know. What I'm trying to say is, you see, the change that we are taking, everything that we do is just a process. If you can't just wake up and then decide that today I'm going to cheat. It's a process. These things it's not a thing that starts today or maybe abruptly, pap, I'm cheating. No. Let me tell you, for example, there are two people, two genders in this world, man and woman. You see, when a man cheats, it's easier for him to get caught. But when a lady cheats, when she is caught, she needs you to know that she's cheating. Let me tell you, for example, I heard in a radio station, I'm a fond of classics, so there was this lady who was saying that, you see, I have two men in my life. The lady is married. But then the other man, who's not the husband, knows that this lady is not married. The lady has two kids. One is for her husband, for her real husband, the married husband, and the other child is for the side nigger. But all of them doesn't know. When he goes there when she is with the husband, she treats her very well. She gives her everything, every attention. And also when she goes to the side husband, the same thing happens. But now, when now it comes to men, this is where there's a funny thing, or maybe funny part about it. Because if a man cheats, and then maybe where he was, he eaten something there, and when he comes back at home, maybe he normally comes and asks for food. But then now, that day when he comes, he says, "No, I'm okay, I'm good." That one raises alarm. The wife will ask, "Okay, where did you eat?" "No, don't disturb me." Now the attitude is changing. Whereas back in the days it didn't change. But now that's what you call the change. Everything that we do has a change. For me, personally, if somebody comes in my house and cheats there, I don't care. Because it's thing that you have been practicing. Maybe you started throwing things, dirt everywhere, scattering everything, dirt. So even if you do something big, for you it doesn't mean anything much. But then anything that you do, even a little change may result to, maybe it can be felt. Let's say you are a chef and maybe you're making a recipe and maybe you are cooking something, maybe a chicken. You are making a soup or a broth. Now you see, when you are making this, there's some ingredients that you are putting, and maybe you wrote them down. So maybe you're putting this turmeric, blah 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 blah, basil, and then you mess. You know, it's a different, maybe by a pinch of salt you just put there when it was not supposed to be there. That one is a change. You have changed everything because it will be felt. People will taste and then say, there's too much salt here. Maybe those people who are not supposed to eat salt, and then you put the salt there, then say, I'm diabetic, but then there's salt in this food. There's a change, and it has affected very big thing. Maybe the entire meal, everything. What I'm urging us today, anything that you do, or maybe everything, if you're waking up, you're going out, and you're doing everything that you're doing, mind you, everything that we do, we wake up, there's a change. The yesterday you is not the today you. If yesterday I was Linus, yes, today I'm Linus, but then the thing that I did yesterday, I'm not going to do it today. Maybe you'll say that, yesterday you stepped on my shoes, today you have also stepped on my shoes. I've stepped on your shoes with a different color of shoe. Or maybe I've stepped on your shoes with my bare foot. There's a change. It's a slight change. Everything that you do, those slight changes, if you don't pay attention to them closely, they can mess our life, or they can mess everything that we do. They can just cause chaos or maybe everything in our lives. So we ought to pay attention to those little changes, little things. For us, it may be very little, very small, minute, meaningless, useless sometimes, but then those things mean a lot. Those things can even decide how we will act future, or maybe how we will raise our families. Just like that. Today you don't want to talk to people, you're a man, and then you come home, maybe not even coming home. Every day you have mood swings, like, I'm not going to talk to people. You have just decided. So you're going to your office, and then you just decide, I'm not going to talk to people. Those people have not even wronged you, but then because you decided that today because today I just felt like my day is bad. So everything that you're feeling, the negativity, you're going there with a negative mind in the office. Everybody was just happy, but then you came and when you just entered in the office like this, doom, because it's like darkness. Let me tell you, every day that you wake up, decide your morning, command your morning to God. Everything that you do, because there are some little changes that will be happening. Maybe you woke up very happy, you are going to office, you are very happy, but then you've entered just in your gate, the office gate, and then the watchman or maybe the guard there talks to you maybe in a rude way. You are not supposed to be mad, but then only that small mistake that guard has just done to you changed everything in your brain, and this, how can this person talk to me like this? And then you go to the office, you're asking then you see the secretary telling you that, hey, excuse me, boss, there were some people who are waiting for you, and you say, no, I don't want, leave me alone. You see, you woke up very energetic person, very happy, but then towards your work, things change. What I'll urge us to do, if such things happen, just dedicate them to God. Like say, God, have mercy upon me and have mercy upon my friend who have just done anything that he did or she did. We just ought to change and also mind about those little things. Those little things. They can be very little, and maybe we can say, these little things, they don't mean much, they're just minute. But then if you go on living like that, surpassing them or maybe squeezing them or pressuring them down, one day they'll erupt. And when things erupt, you know what they mean and you know what the outcome is. It's very bad, and some it's very crucial, because they can maybe even sometimes end someone's life. It's dangerous. They are called little things. Let me tell you, I know you know the size of a bullet. It's not that big. A bullet is not big like this. Maybe it, I don't know, maybe it can be like this, but then it can kill someone. You see, it has the impact of killing someone. A needle is very small, but when it injures you, you'll feel the pain maybe for the rest of the month. Or maybe it can, and also a needle, that's how small the needle is, can kill somebody. And the same needle can sink up a ship. See, it's simple, very small, very small. We can just say, just a needle, no, not that much, not that much. But then, what it can do, the capability of that thing, or what that thing can do, just like that, is immense. It's just out of this world. So we ought to do one thing. Mind about those little things that are in our lives, or anything that we do. Those simple things like abuse, maybe. You see, if someone says, and it's true, if you abuse me, it will not be written here that you abused me. It will not. But then the moment I'll see you, I will not see you. Yes, you abused me, but then for me, the person who you abused, I will be fine. But the moment I'll see you, I will see what you told me as you. Like, for example, if somebody abused me, like, what's the worst abuse? Something like, you're stupid. You know, for me, I brushed it off. I forgot about it. That's how it should be. But then for you, who just abused me, anytime I see you, I'll be seeing you as, see that stupid person coming. Because what we do, or maybe what we say, is what is inside us. So if I abuse you, that's what I am. So I'm projecting myself to you. I'm letting myself be known to you by making you feel like you are me. You get me? Like the projector, it projects something that it's put inside. If maybe I abuse somebody, you are a dog. That means myself, I am a dog, telling someone that you are a dog just like me. But if you decide to say that, no, I'm not a dog, you just shut up and then say, okay, I'm fine. I see where you're going, and then you brush it. But then the moment that you start exchanging words, you're a dog, no, I'm not a dog, you're a dog, not you're not a dog, I'm a dog, I'm not, I am. Those kind of things. The first thing, you're tolerating the person who is abusing. And also, you're making yourself more stupid, or maybe more like a dog to the person who is abusing you. We ought to change. We ought to mind all those small things. They're very little, my dear friends. Very little and very small. And then the moment that you realize that those things are having a capability of maybe destroying our relationship with others, and also destroying our, maybe the way we interact with people, talk to people, we will be better citizens of our countries and better people. We will just create a good society. And that's all for today. I thank you very much. And for more, allow just to like, share to your friends, and decide on what you want us to do. There's a topic that will be coming soon about the origin, and just, yes, the origin of LGBTQ plus. So that day, maybe it'll just be like this one, but I hope that when we be talking about the LGBTQ plus signs or the history behind it, it will be live. Yeah. So God bless you, and have a nice day, and always pray for each other and remember each other. Let's live as brothers and sisters, because nowadays times are tough and things are different. Only if you have a smile, we can change the world, and also we can change the narrative of maybe how we perceive things. Just smile. Brush it off with a smile. Thank you very much. This Linus.